Hello, welcome to the I am your astronaut trainer. I will teach you everything you need to know about space. In this facility you will have a lot of experiments you can do and learn about physics, astronomy and engineering. We will also have diving lessons and most exciting a real Mars Rover. It's going to be awesome. That does sound awesome, guys. That does sound awesome. Enter the space station. So that's our next thing. Yep, so welcome back guys to another video. It's continuation kind of the last one. We're sticking with the space theme. Last one was Let's Explore, when we explored the ISS, which is the International Space Station. We gave some facts, we explored a little bit about it, and yeah, so this is a part 2 of that where we learn and become astronauts. We learn the ways of space, we learn the ways of what's it to be an astroneer. So, is this where we have to go? There's no clear, unless that's the big space station down there. But this thing was immediately off spawn, so we'll come in here. We'll have a look in here. We'll explore every nook and cranny. Astronauts don't need to be extremely good at all sports. They only need to be healthy. That's good to know. We learned in the last video that they need to train 2 hours a day when in space, or they start losing body mass rapidly. And they also eat 3 meals a day. So guys, if you want to learn a couple quick facts about space and the International Space Station, head over to the previous video. It does help out with the channel analytics, all that good stuff. You know the usual speech every YouTuber gives it at the end or the start of videos. I don't need to give it to you guys. But yeah, I feel like this is just a house. Maybe not anything interesting. We'll continue. We'll finally explore the stairs. Alright, so what do we have up here? Just more stuff? Yep. Maybe we'll return to this at a later date. Maybe this is going to be something different. But at the moment, it just seems to be a nifty little house. Yep, it's just a little house. So, we're gonna boop, fall all the way down. Alright. So, that's where we started, right in there. Do you think we should explore these or head straight down there? I'm not sure where the space station was. It didn't actually tell us, did it? It just said head to the space station. Alright, oh, someone left their door open. Yeah, I think these are just houses. Yeah, so there's nothing too interesting in these. The moon is responsible for the tides. Its mesmerizing beauty fascinates me every time I look out the window. So the mysterious voice Madison telling us. She hasn't appeared yet. I wonder if she's not rendered in or if she's just a ghost following us about. Spooky space ghost. Alright. Yeah, there isn't much in here. So what we'll do is we'll jump down. And since I'm going to guess that the rest of the houses are empty, just like those two. So we'll head down here. It's very... Oh, there we go. There's a space shuttle. It's very large. Like, the houses are very, very cool. So, that is nowhere. Alright. And that is anywhere. So, nowhere and anywhere. So, we're on Nowhere Street. And we'll head over into this house and see what this gives. This may just be another empty house, though. Yeah, I think they're all just empty houses. Right, so we'll skip all these, we'll go straight to the space station, get to the good stuff. Very cool builds, though. If I was in creative mode, I would definitely fly up and have a look at all these. Like, the detail is incredible. There's a little NASA logo. So any space or NASA mashup packs, texture packs, and worlds have actually been from teaming up, Mojang teaming up with NASA. So everything is correct the way it should be. That's what I said in the description anyway. I'm not sure if that's 100% true. I heard a little voice there. This is still really cool. Should we go to the rocket? See if there's anything in there. See if we can get in the rocket. No, there's no entrance into the rocket that I can see anyway. It's still really cool though. Like, they've done a great job building this. So guys, remember to check out the last video where we had about 15 quick facts about the International Space Station, where we were floating around in space and exploring the actual ISS up in space. It was a very cool video. Ah, you're here. Behind each door there are experiments set up. You can do whichever you want. There's a final exam you can take, and the main room to the right, you can test your knowledge here. I will be giving you information and tips throughout the experience, so here's the first one. Red buttons make stuff happen. People often say reach for the stars, and here we can do that. Alright, so this is Madison, apparently. Hello, Madison. Oh yeah, for this, I've got the astronaut trainee skin. It's, I like it. That is so cool. This is a Lunar Lander, if I remember correctly. Okay, you can you can go inside it. It's not a solid object. Okay, we'll pretend we didn't see that. We'll pretend we didn't see that. Wow. Alright, we won't go in there yet. We'll go over here and see what's over here. This sitting area. Alright. Nothing too special. The moon is responsible for the tides, mesmerizing beauty, fascinates me every time I look out the window. Yep. Out of order, so this is an elevator. Alright. And out of order. Okay. I think that's Minecraft's excuse for them not being able to code to work in elevators, which is kind of ridiculous. Are you just staring at me everywhere I go? You are. You're slowly looking at you. Yeah, you're creepy. Right. So this is where everybody eats, I guess? Everybody's sitting quarters. Looks pretty cool. It's a man with... That'll be the testing area, isn't it? What's this? Quiz. Right, we won't go to the quiz just yet. We won't go to the quiz. We won't go down there just yet. We'll take it room by room, except the quiz. We'll hit that one last. This is the rover. You guys want to have a shot on the rover? A signal that takes several minutes to reach Mars. That's why rovers have to drive very slow. The people on Earth need to be able to react. That's interesting. Very interesting. Ah, that's so cool. There's the Mars Rover. Control room. Alright, let's go into the control room. That's, Oh, this is incredible. I stand on one of these and the rover moves in that direction. So the rover's moving forward. Then we'll get him to move right. Oh. Go forward a little bit more. Okay. And then we'll get him to go right. Oh, that's so cool. What if put diagonal? Does he go diagonal? No, he doesn't go diagonal. Okay. So these must be invisible command blocks. Come on, buddy. You can do it. I believe in you. Oh, that one's sparkling. Shall we go over to the sparkling one first? Okay. Maybe we need to do a circuit? Go on, buddy. I believe in you. Come on. You can do it. This is actually really cool. This is awesome. Oh, it's jumping over the blocks as well. Come on, buddy. You can do it. Now we need to go with that one. Keep going this way, buddy. Come on. Yep. He's on his way to it. He looks kind of funky. Alright, we'll go over here a little bit so you can go. There we go. Now we'll go this way. Square wheels, huh? Square wheels. I don't think that's realistic. Okay, now we need to go back into the... Is it just going to keep telling us to go back to those? This guy's really slow, so if it's just between those two, I'm going to stop doing this after this one. Let's get him up on here. Come on, jump. Jump, Rover, jump. Alright, let's get moving forward. Left a bit. There we go. Okay, so it's taking us to go with that one. So maybe there is a course. We'll do a couple more. I think we've not reached that one or that one yet. So we'll do these, see what happens. Yep, it's telling us to go with this one now. So we'll get our buddy. Should we name him Martin? Martin the Mars Rover? Or Marv? He's not the best. There we go. Come on, you could do it. I wonder what they're using to as the model for this guy. Like, because a lot of the time within these texture packs, they use like the Ender Dragon if you're using a Phoenix or anything like that. I wonder what they're actually. Maybe it's a rail cart. Okay, the last one's over there, I think. That'll be the last one. Surely this is the last one. They can't expect people to do every single one for ages. Come on, buddy. Up the blocks. You can do it. I believe in you. And again, up the blocks. I believe in you. Hey, and then it's telling us to go back to that. We'll do this last one since it's so close. And then if it tells us to do one more, we'll just leave. Come on, buddy. Okay, yeah, it's telling us to go with that one. That's the only one we haven't been to yet. So, in this, apparently, we're going to need to explore the space station. It did say we get to use the Mars Rover, but maybe it's just this is the way we can use it. I was thinking that we could actually get inside and ride it about, but you know, it's what they can do, I guess. Okay, yeah, I'm not going to bother doing that anymore. So that was really cool. Let's keep on exploring. You can use the navigational panel to drive the rover to light pads. This will train your robot navigation skills. So we can actually come down here. Is it just to have a little explore of the rover? Yeah. So, can we get on him? No, we can't. But we can push him. So these would be the solar panels on top. So it's never-ending energy, of course. The wheels. The cameras would be there, I'm guessing. So they can see where I'm going. Recently, they had to put down the Mars Rover, sadly, because the thing crashed and fell over. It got all dusty, the mechanics all blocked up, and they had to finally put out of his misery. I think it was up there for about 10 years, I think it said it was up there, which is a long time. The sad little robot all alone by himself. Everybody at the space station was kind of upset, apparently. Which is understandable, you can see why. They had their little pet up there. Low gravitational simulation. Ooh, fun. If people were living on the moon, they could grow pretty tall. But as soon as they enter Earth, they would be smooshed. So when you're in space, I think it was like you grow 2-3 inches. And then when you return back to Earth, you shrink back down to the 2-3 inches. So if you're a small human, you can... Ooh, hops. You can go to space and feel a little bit better about yourself. Oh, is that the actual 11 minutes 33? So that's how long we've been in this world. That is awesome. I missed that jump because I didn't sprint. Oh god, Minecraft sucks when it comes to this. If you're not on PC, it's just awful. So obviously they've just given you a splash potion of jumping, which you get from a rabbit's foot. But they've probably taken off the particle effects in this pack. And then we go down here, and then over here, and over here, over here, and here we go. Boom. Awesome. So that was that. Pretty simple, but also kind of cool. In the International Space Station exploration map that we done in the last video, we had full zero gravity and we were floating out doing the moonwalk. That was also really fun. Got to experience what it'd be like just floating away in space. So there's nothing in that room. Let's go upstairs here and see what there is here. Nothing, it's just an observation deck. Do these do anything? No, these don't do anything. Okay. So these buttons aren't linked to anything. I don't see the point in the upstairs, but you know, it's a little detail, I guess. Guess that's where the people watch while you're doing your zero gravity. Those buttons are just buttons, I'm guessing. So apparently this is a replication of one of the space stations. I don't know which one though. Centrifuge. Okay, let's go into the centrifuge. Centrifuges are the carousels, except they are much more expensive and very fast. Oh, right. So, I think I know what this is. It trains your body for zero gravity. Yeah. So you go in that thing, and it spins around super fast, and it's to replicate G's. I think it goes up to like, I don't actually know. On roller coasters, you'll hit like 2Gs, 4Gs, like not much. In space, it's a lot different though. You've probably seen videos of people in the centrifuges. Their face starts warping. It looks kind of funny. In this room, you can train to not get sick upon fast rotations. Okay, it gives us the same thing every time. So this will be the observation deck where people are watching you throw up inside your space helmet. I'm hoping they get a good laugh at that. Yep, where people sit and watch you. So should we travel down into the centrifuge, see if we can actually use it? Let's go ahead and do that. Can we jump out here? We can. Awesome. Awesome. Right. Okay. Sure the entrance was around here. Yep. I doubt this thing's gonna move. Yeah. Oh no, it moved. Oh, it's giving us nausea. We're spinning super fast. Okay, that's really cool. So what that done is it probably just teleported us into a block. And it replicated us spinning around extremely quickly. I'm not going to do that again because it made me almost throw up. That was super cool. So it'll just spin around where you see those stones extremely quickly, about like 10 times or 100, whatever it is. And it trains you not to get sick in zero gravity and at high G's. What's this one? Scuba diving. Astronaut use pools for training. I actually know that as well. It would replicate how hard it is to move in space and to keep motion. I know a little bit about space. In this simulation, you have to place the redstone blocks underwater inside the generators. Right. We have 3 redstone blocks. Let's explore up here. Is this where people's going to be watching us? Yep. So that's where people's going to be watching us. There'd be a generator there, and probably one in there. Is that a diving board? We've got to jump off the diving board, guys. You already know. Do these buttons do anything? No. Okay. This leads outside. Let's see if these do anything. Or are these just... Yep, they're just buttons for people to poke about with. Oh, it's giving us underwater breathing. That's cool. Yeah, I think it's to replicate that we have a scuba helmet on, maybe? That's just another viewing bay, that's just another viewing bay. Right, so we can't actually climb the ladder. It's not a real ladder. Oh, diving. Just seen that spawn in. Oh, here we go. Here's a real ladder. And here we go. Wow, I cannot see a single thing. Why is it so bad? Right, so we've got to find these here's one, right? Is that one? No. Have we not to place them? It says that we need to place redstone blocks on the generators. Now, I thought a generator would be that big glowy sea lantern that was in. I really can't see. We need to go to the surface. Let's go down into this one here, see if we see anything. No, there's nothing in here. Oh, there's one. Alright, so we got one generator done, so that's what they look like. They aren't these, that's just for lighting effect. Let's go over here. Oh, here's another one. I like how it's the XP level up noise, but it's just distorted. Like there's a deeper frequency than normal. And is the last one in here? No, the last one isn't in here. Interesting. So up through here maybe, yes. Nice, you successfully finished the training session. So we'll go back down. So I'm pretty sure the reason they train underwater is so they can learn how hard it is to move in space and to keep the motion. So if we were to push forward, we'd continuously float forward. It's the same as space. So we'll go back up top. There we go. Oh, we didn't explore that little thing there, did we? Let's swim over there real quick. It's so much faster when you swim. Okay, it's just redstone. There's nothing. Okay, so let's get back up to the surface where we can actually see stuff. This is the dirtiest water I've ever been in. Even in real Minecraft, it's not that dirty. Yeah, that's really weird. Is that an E or a 3? I don't know what that means. It's missing a block though. Alright, so that was fairly simple. Pretty easy, pretty fun. You got anything else to say for us? No. So far guys, we've done the Mars Rover. We've done the Centrifuge. And we've done the scuba diving. Next, we'll be moving on to engineering. Oh, this will be fun. Okay. So, is the lighting broken, or are these... Rocket fuel is often kerosene and hydrogen. These are used because you need large amounts and it's pretty cheap. I'm pretty sure kerosene's very explodable though. Like, very, very dangerous. I think the lights are just... the textures are just broken here. I think it's supposed to be this bright, but they haven't loaded properly. So, we can go upstairs, we can go into Engineering 1, or what's down here? Let's see. Ooh, a massive seminar. Awesome. So this would be where people would sit down, just like American college classes, or if you are American, college classes. And you would sit here, and your professor would be down there giving you a lecture, and maybe something would be on the big screen. That is really cool. That is really cool. Right. Is there anything we can do in here, or is that just a lecture and seminar to show off? Okay, I think it's just showing off. I don't think it actually does anything. It'd be cool if it showed us something. Let's move on to Engineering 1 though. And gates turn on when all inputs are turned on. Right. I pressed that button. What did I do? It turned it off? Okay. Press that button. Okay, so these two buttons do the same thing. Don't know what that does. So this would be another classroom, obviously. Teacher would be there with your blackboard. And I'm guessing this is like a science class where you'd learn how everything works. 8, 8, 8. I've got no clue what those mean. Ah, that's why that one's that. Okay, so these both do need to be on for that one to work. Because the connector block's over there. Right, that is interesting. Engineering room should teach you about the basics and advanced redstone principles. Try to understand how these work, or just flick some levers and see what happens. So, these levers, obviously, power this, but that's making a dead circuit. When you flick it, the dead circuit, even though it's not lit up, turns active and powers this transition here. The easiest one to look at is this one over here. So you've got your redstone torch on this side. You've got your lever. That doesn't need to have a lever there. Both these levers do the same, if I remember. Yeah, so both of these levers do the exact same thing. Essentially, that's just powering that, and that's powering that. Easy. This one is the second easiest, probably, because... Turn these off, right? Put that on. It's powering this torch. Is powering this redstone. This redstone is leading to that box. Again, very simple. It makes sense. Like, you can literally follow it. Arguably, that one's more easier to understand than that one. But that one's just a lever, and that one's just redstone. Now, moving on to difficult one here. Is this the same as this one? It is. It's the exact same. Okay. So that one and that one are the same. You flick the lever, right? It's turned off. It's creating a oh no, there's two. It's different. I'll cover that one last then. It's powering this torch, and then the redstone is going and powering that torch. But that's it. It's just creating a loop right there. Like, that's all it's doing. It's just creating a loop. So what we need to do is turn off this and this. So it's just this redstone that's powering that. Technically, this doesn't need to be here, because it's just that powering that, and one of these levers is powering that. Very simple to understand. This one is a little more complicated though. Without the two dead end receivers there, it's essentially the same thing. These levers will power this, but because it's a dead receiver, it won't do anything. When you flick it, even though that's not lit up, that's only a Minecraft feature, pretend that's still lit up. The receiver's then coming around and doing that, or it's going straight down there, depending what way you want to put it. But essentially, these two switches are powering this receiver's powering this, and that's powering that. It's very easy to understand once you've messed around with redstone for a little bit. So, we'll go up here, that's redstone 101. Follow the little arrows on the ground. We are at engineering 2. You can of course power multiple lamps with one source like redstone torches. Right. So, hold on, we'll put that back. So as we can see here, we've got repeaters, and I forget what these names are. I think they're composers. So these are repeaters, those are composers. You put these on different ticks, and it depends how slow. So 1 is very fast, that's what you're seeing there. 2, 3, and 4. So 4 being the slowest, 1 being the fastest. That makes sense to you guys? I'm guessing this is the same. Hold on, that's new to the Minecraft, unless they've just changed the composer's look. So I think what we need to do is get these working. Hold on. Does that do that? So that's not powering that, which is interesting. Then we need to put that there. So everything's off. We'll put that back to 1. Ah, there we go. Right, so these are pointless. Let me just turn those on. Yep. So these are pointless, essentially. You just turn these off. That switch is powering this repeater. Ah, it was an inactive repeater. Hold on. Yeah, it was an inactive repeater. It just looked weird. So, see how slow that was? Turn off, turn on. See how it took a second? Now we'll put it to 1. Instant. It's very hard to see. Like, if we had a circuit, it would be a lot easier to notice, but see how there's a delay on it? So we've got that one working. That's awesome. Let's through these doors. Is this the lockers? Okay, don't know what this is. We just close those. Right, so again, that would be the teacher with the blackboard, with his little switch-a-doo. How tall is this teacher? You've got that in the way, you can't even see your students. Oh, these would be like trays for stuff. Okay, interesting. Right. Ah, here we go. Here's a good example for a pier, just like I was telling you guys. Right, so you've got this, right? So we'll change this to a 4-tick. We'll change this to a 4-tick. We'll change this to a 4-tick, and we'll change this to a 4-tick. Right, watch what happens. See it? It's traveling through all of them before it reaches that one. Where if it was a 1-tick, pretty instant. You need a bigger, more complicated design for it to really show. This one is essentially useless. You don't actually need this. Right? I might be wrong. Hold on. Can I reach this from here? Yeah, you don't ever need that one. They're making this way more complicated than it should be. But essentially, you put this on, the redstone powers here, which powers that torch. That's a never-ending power source. Right? Change this to a 3. Right. So when it's off, the power is going here, and it's just dying, because it's not connected to anything. You turn it on. This light is now connected to these, which then in turn powers the lamp. Pretty simple, very easy to do. Now this one I think we need to figure out for ourselves how to get it working, because... Oh no, there we go, there's just another switch. Right, so both of these need to be working. So, you've turned this on, electricity there, it's going to the repeater. But it's dead. The repeater's not going to the contractor. Well, conductor. Right, this needs to conduct electricity, but it can't get to it. So what you need to do is add a stronger power source. The power source is probably too weak to activate this. So, you put this on, that gets stronger. Add that to a tick there, turn this off, and boom, lights on. It's just creating a loop. Again, very easy redstone stuff. Everybody should know this if they've played Minecraft. If not, I've got a redstone mechanic tutorial coming out. It's actually another world. Locked repeaters are a very unknown mechanic. Yeah, so locked repeaters are hard. So locked repeaters are obviously in the name. You lock them, they can't be unchanged. You need to break it and redo the whole thing. Right, so engineering 3. Try turning on all redstone lamps in this room. Ah, so I'm guessing it gets a little harder now. Interesting. So that one's pointless. Yeah, so as you can see, right, this is powering this torch. This torch isn't going to reach this electricity here. It's pointless. You can flick the switch all day and nothing's going to happen. It'll go up to here and that's it. So that's a locked repeater. I'm locking it now. Turn this on. Boom. Turn this on. Right. Okay, so that's how you do it. Right. So that switch is powering this torch, which is then powering this electricity. Or wiring, whatever you want to call it. That switch is powering this torch, powering this electricity. So these two on the end are the exact same. This one in the center needs to be, boom, powered, which then in turn powers that. So the electricity is going into it, but it can't be activated. Same with that. They're both going into there, but there's not enough power to activate it. So you create another switch. Put the other switch on, activates it. Easy peasy. It's another teacher with his little thingy-majig. Not many students here. I'm guessing it gets harder as you go up. So, we'll turn this one off. Oh, sorry. We'll turn it off. No? Is there no other switch? So can you just not turn this one off? Change this all to 4 for you guys. This one's broken. That should be turning off, but it's because there's... Ah, right, okay. So, redstone torch just acts as permanent levers, right? So this redstone torch is powering this repeater, which in turn is powering this redstone. Right? So every little thing you see here is a repeater. It repeats the connectivity to it. Put it onto a 4 tick, it makes it delayed. Put it on the 1 tick, it's very fast. Everything's up and running there. You turn it off. That lamp should be turning off, but I think Minecraft's broken. So we'll skip this one. Right. So this lever is obviously powering this electricity. And we'll make that a locked repeater. So when this switch is down, that means it's off. So what we'll do is we'll turn that back up. We'll put that to there. So, yeah. Can I just... Okay, right. Okay, good. Right. So we'll turn that off. And this lever is then powering this. And this lever is powering this, which is a ticker. We'll put the ticker on. We'll change that ticker. So the electricity is going into the locked repeater. This electricity is going into the conductor. And this electricity is going into the other repeater. So basically it's repeater to conductor, repeater in conductor, repeater into lamp. Very simple. And when you change the output, that redstone torch is trying to power that, but there's not enough electricity just coming from that one thing. So these two act as a conduit. You put that on, these two and this one is powering these two along with the redstone light. Even though that's not red, there's still enough power going through all of these to power up this lamp. Very simple stuff. Very simple. Engineering 101, guys. Well, 301 by the terms of it. So, we'll continue over here, see what there is. Is there an engineering 4? No, I think this is just the observation deck or the eating area where people are. Right. Astronauts do not shower in space. Interesting. So do they just smell? Like, they should have continued that sentence. Okay, that's where we've done the diving area. So we've got the engineering observation deck overlooking the diving area. That's pretty cool. So, now that we're done with engineering, let's move on down. Let's see what else there is. Is there anything around there? Or is it just a dead end? A dead end, okay. Let's continue onward and upward. Oops, sorry about that, guys. Controller disconnected. Yep, we're all good. Okay. Right, so that was Engineering 101, Engineering 102, and Engineering 103. Very, very simple work, guys. So we came in here. Did we explore down here? Oh yeah, this was the seminar. Okay. So now that we're done with all of that, let's head back. And have a look. For an engineering class, they should not have this dark part here. Alright. So that's us done the... I can't zoom on this. What was the first one? Was it the Mars Rover? Yep. So we've done the Mars Rover. We've done... The first man in space was the Russian cosmonaut Yuri Gagarin. Sure. Yuri Gagarin? Cool. That guy was the first man in space. We've done the low gravity and the rover. We've done the centrifuge, we've done scuba diving, and we've done engineering. So I think the last one that we need to do is astronomy physics. That'll be awesome to learn. Okay, so let's go and learn some space physics, guys. See, there should be a space texture pack. I don't understand where the space texture pack is. Without air drag, everything falls at the same speed according to Newton's gravitational law. You can... Something in place. Hold on, is there a button? That went way too quick. They need to stop doing that. You can test it by placing blocks at the top of the tower and press a button to make them fall. You can also start this remotely from the ground floor. Gravity makes you go down. Well, yep. That's, yep, smart. These buttons don't do anything, do they? Whoa! I don't want to fall down there, I don't think. So this just teleported us to the top. Does this take us down? Oh, interesting. Right, so that's a shulker box. So, right, so this is the top. So what we'll do is we'll grab some sand. Nah, we don't want orange, do we? We want green. Green's the way to go on this channel, right, guys? So we'll put green, put some sand, and then we'll go boop. And you see the sand falls all the way down. Should we go with it? So that was essentially free falling right there. These buttons do anything? Okay, so activate. Ah, okay, so I think that's this. So we'll do that. We'll fall right down. We'll wait so we don't kill ourselves. Okay. And then we hit activate. Yeah. So that's essentially free falling. I don't know why this is such a boring experiment, I would say. It kind of sucks. Let's go up to the top. Is this just going to take floor 2, floor 3? Okay, so yeah, that's just going to take us all the way to the top. We don't want to do that. I feel like they could have done this experiment a little bit better, but you know, it's still pretty cool. Free falling, yep. Physics. Let's go with physics. On this floor, you can try out different physics experiments. This is light speed. Let's go and have a look. On this floor, press the buttons and see how light has different speeds when passing through glass. This property is called refractive... Oh, it's disappeared. Refractive index and is different for every material. Interesting. Did I just spawn this? Interesting. Right. Is this an observer? I think it's an observer. So we'll press it again. So as you can see, light can pass through almost anything, and as soon as it hits a dark solid matter, boom, it disappears. That's actually a very good example. And is the same going to be happening here? So as you can see, light is moving much, much slower. And then as soon as it hits a solid object, boom. So as you've seen before, when it entered the glass, so this is white glass, right? And this is clear glass. Because it was clear, it's a lot slower. Right? And then we'll activate this one, and by the time that one passes through, this one should not even be finished yet. Yep, that one's done, and that one's done. So, because this is white, it travels a lot faster, because white is every color combined, or brown, depending how you, which way you spin light. So if you put the rainbow on a piece of paper, like in a circle in a pie chart, and you spin it to the left, it will turn white. And if you spin it to the right, it will turn brown. Easiest way to try that is get a circle piece of paper, colour in each colours into a pie chart, and then spin it left or spin it right and see what happens. Is there any around here? No. So that was a fun, quick little thing. Lasers can shoot very strong light pulses. Yes. So if you guys have ever had a laser pen, you would know that you've not to shine it in anyone's eyes or anything, because they can blind someone. That's just how strong the laser and the light is passing through the human body. What's this one? Capacitor. A capacitor creates a force field that affects a charged object inside it. The electrical field, by adjusting the capacitor strength, can be influenced positive and negative charges in different ways. You can get these by pressing the buttons at the machine. Okay, so that's what we were doing. That was the light speed stuff. This is a charge modifier. What did it do? Oh, it's turning these on. Okay. So that's turned them all off. I don't know why these are charge modifiers. So we'll charge up to full. I'll put this back on because I don't know if it's to be off or not. Don't know why that lever's there. Maybe just to light the place up. And we'll go boop. And boop. Right, so red to the right, blue to the left. Right, so that's a negative and that's a positive. Very simple to understand that. You've got your bottom of your battery, your top of your battery. Your north and south. Your male, female. So we'll turn it off. We'll press the button. And look how slow it's moving, right? There's no modifier, so it's just going straight down the middle. There's nothing pulling it. There's nothing trying to like push it. Right, so these are pulling and pushing. But right now, nothing's happening. It's not getting pulled and it's not getting pushed. So what we'll do is we'll put it to 1 tick. We'll see that it slowly starts moving towards the positive. Yep. And then we'll do this and we'll see that the positive is slowly getting pushed towards the negative. We'll do another tick. We'll just do another 2 or we'll be here for a while. So you can see it's getting pulled a lot harder and the positive is pushing to the negative a lot harder also. What's this one here? What you can see is this room, in a concept, a battery. Yep, already explained that for you guys. Alright, see, I'm ahead of the game, boys, ahead of the game. So, is I going to say anything else? No, okay. So that's your bottom of your battery, your top of your battery. This is the sticky out part of your battery, this is the flat part of the battery. Your negative and your positive. And when it's electronically charged, boom, it gets pulled. So that's very simple math, guys, very simple physics. You probably all understand that easy enough. So, that was very simple. Capacitors, very easy. This is short circuit. A short circuit occurs when you connect 2 poles of a battery directly. It is very dangerous as a lot of power passes through the cables, becoming very hot, like causing fires hot. Change the redstone lines that the current must flow through the repeaters and the tester circuit by flipping the lever. Okay, so this is the tables and whatnot. Okay, what's the button down here? Is the button going to tell us anything interesting? In a circuit, there must always be resistance between 2 sides of a battery. Yes, so in that previous room we've seen, the blue and the red, one was pushing, one was pulling. The same thing is going to be here. So we'll start, I'm guessing this will be the easiest example. That created the short circuit. You see it's exploded. Right? But we'll change it to this. Oh, this one's always broken. Okay, so this one's always going to be broken because there's nothing connecting it. Right? This needs to be here in order to stop this happening. Boom. Yeah. So we'll flick this one. Boom. See? Short circuit. Yeah. So what's happening here is it's going round, again that's not connecting to anything, and what's happening is it's connecting too much. There's too much power going into this, way too much. So when you flick it, it eventually short circuits. Now, we'll flick this one, boom. Yeah, so it's just going to keep happening over and over, right, yeah. Because this is always on. Always on. You can see that these ones get brighter. It's kind of hard to tell because the map's already bright. So essentially, this repeater is powering this one, how it's a little lighter than these ones over here, which in turn is powering this one. It's not powering this, and it's not powering this one. This is only powering these two, which in turn is going on top of this and powering that. This will be the conductor connecting them with the wires and stuff. So, when you press that, you see how those ones turn orange? It's because there's too much electricity. It's overflowing the circuit, and essentially that should blow up also. This would turn off and just explode. they could have done better. Ah, here we go. Right, awesome. So we can actually change this ourselves. Right. So if we do this, boom, right? So what we need to do is, can we pick up that? No, we can't. This isn't the best example. Alright, so let's get rid of all these. Let's get rid of all of them. Get rid of all of them. Right. Whenever you flick that switch, it's going to make the explosion. They were so lazy with this map. So if it was up to me, I would take away the explosion, guys, and show you. Right, so what you do... Boom, 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 boom. Oh, you can't put it on top. Okay. So when you power that... Boom. See? It's creating a simple circuit all the way around. Also, good example to show the repeater. See how that was very quick? Let's change it to 4. Tick, 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 tick. Took its time. Right, so what we'll do here is we'll take away all these. And we'll do it again. Can't place it there, so we'll place it here, 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 here. This should work. There we go. Same again. And I'll show you guys the fast repeat. Instant. See how it's instant? We'll put it to 4. See how it took a second to turn on and off? Yep. Simple. And here we'll do the same. We'll take out all the redstone. Oh, the redstone. Let's get rid of it all. Oh no. Okay. That should be okay. That should be okay. So what we'll do is we'll do the same again. We'll make a small circuit. Is this too big? Yep, so that circuit was too big, right? So you see how it... Where is it lighting to? Yeah, it's taken too long to go there. So what we'll do is we'll take off the redstone, right? And we'll put it over... Right, we can keep that, I'm sure. Can we go this way? No, that's going to explode. Yeah, so that's exploding. So what we need to do is put it like this, I'm sure. Can I not place it there? Okay, so I have to place it here. Do I need to connect it to the repeater? If I turn it on, is that going to power that? Okay, it does power that. Interesting, right. So let's try it this way. That's not powering it. They've put such a weird placement here. I don't understand why they wouldn't just, you know, do that. Oh, it needs to be powered on both sides. Okay. No, that should be there. It's not short circuiting. That wouldn't short circuit. I think I broke the game by placing that there. I shouldn't have done that. I think I broke it. Because that was supposed to be up there. Yep, I don't know why I done that. It's not powering it. I need to go and get more redstone. Yeah, I need to go. Oh, can I break? No, okay. Is there more redstone? Yes, yes there is. Cool, cool, cool. Because that one's power, lever, lever, repeater. Power, lever, lever, repeater. I'm going into that. But this one is backwards. So, we can't just have that, because it will short circuit. It's making us put it through this, which is a lot harder. That's not going to connect to that. We can't put it there, can we? No, and we can't put it on this, can we? No, okay, right. Oh, so that's creating a full circuit. So what we need to do is break up this one because we need it to connect to that. Surely not. Okay, yeah, I was about to say, surely that wouldn't work, right. Maybe these are too long. Got a long way to go before I become a spaceman, people. Long way to go. So that's powering that, but you can see it's not powering this. That's a full circuit. So we don't want to doing that. That's not powering the whole repeater now. Interesting. I definitely feel like I shouldn't have broke this one. I think this is going to be too wide. Yep, that's too wide. Yeah, I feel like I broke it, guys. I feel like I should have left that one there, because the electricity needs to pass through that one and exit that one, as we can see in this one. Goes through here, in through that one, out through this one, round to the lamp. In through here, out through that one, round to the lamp. So this one should be in through here, out through there, into the lamp. Ah, so they put the TNT in there. That's interesting. Right, so I need to take out that. Put it here, put it here, put it here. No, because that's creating a circuit, so I don't want a circuit created. That's not creating that, so I need to maybe take off this one, go here. No. Unless this one's not right. Yeah, this isn't making any sense, and I feel like it's because I broke it. Yeah, I've broken this. Yeah, okay. But essentially, it should be powering that. I just goofed up and broke the actual map. My bad, people. My bad. So let's take away this, and we'll see that this powers that. Yep. You can see that all the electricity is getting powered, correct? Yep, it's all getting powered. We can't put it there. We'll do this. Nothing happens. We'll put it here. Nothing happens. Put it here. Nothing happens. Yeah. I broke this one. The electricity should have been running up to that. That sucks. So guys, if you ever download this map, do not break the one on top of that, or you're not going to be able to complete this activity. Which sucks. Sucks a lot. But anyway, that was short circuit. Heat conductivity. This one should be fun. Various materials can conduct heat differently well. This is caused by their molecular structure. Try changing the materials and see which can come on. Try changing the material and see which combinations can conduct heat well and which cannot. Right, so you should learn this in your Science 101. Can we get materials? Why is that lit up? Okay, here we go. Materials. So we'll take a pickaxe, we'll take gold, brick, and terracotta. What's in this one? Iron, glass, and diamond. Right. Let's see what this says. Fires are always very relaxing to look at. That was not helpful in the slightest. Do we get to place these anywhere, or is... Okay, we do. No? It's allowing us to... okay, right. Right, Minecraft. I feel like you should have... Where are we allowed to place these? Why would it give us blocks if we're not allowed to use them? I'm spamming look on everything because I thought it would be, you know, place it down where these are placed down. But it doesn't allow us to play. Why? I mean, we can have a beacon, I guess. Our beacon's turned off? Oh wow, that sucks. Loser. Oh, a command block. Interesting. What's on this command block? You can clearly see it was made on PC, how there's command blocks here. So the command blocks are going somewhere. It means we should be able to place these somewhere. I don't know why it's not. Like, how are we supposed to learn from any of this? Yeah, how are we supposed to learn any of this if we're not able to like, why would they give us blocks? What is the purpose? Hold on, maybe there's a second part to this room? No. Oh, it takes away all your blocks when you leave. Does it put it back? No. Wow. That sucks. I don't understand what this room is supposed to do. I mean, were we supposed to... I doubt we were supposed to put it in there. Block. Diamond. Why can't we make a diamond block? Do we need to put it in the crafting table in order for it to... That's dumb. I mean, it's 9 to make a block. Right, so I feel like they severely broke in this room. Yeah. I don't know what they were trying to achieve with this, but they didn't do anything. Why would you put the shulker boxes in the center? And now the fire isn't saying anything. Yeah, I feel like this room is broken. Because we can break stuff like those things, but then we can't place them back down. We can break the glass, but we can't do anything with it. We can't break this glass. We can't break any of this. So some stuff is breakable, but for some reason, it's not doing anything. So this whole classroom is pointless. Mojang didn't do anything. That's Microsoft at its finest. Let me get rid of these diamonds. I don't need them. Do anything? Okay, right. Take away that. Right. So that was awful. Electricity conductivity. Because some materials have electrons that can move freely, some materials can pass on electricity, and some are so-called insulators. In this room, you can test for the proper property by placing the materials in the test spots and hit the test button. Right, interesting. So, power. Okay. We get another pickaxe. We got all the wood. Cauldron. Why would we? Where can we place these? There. 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 Oh, we've got gold as well. So we've done iron, we've done brick, we've done wood. So iron can conduct electricity. See? But brick and wood can't conduct electricity because there's no electrons passing through them. Now, if we put gold down, gold should power. Yep, see? And if we put down, what is this? We'll take away the wood. Oh, I let go too early. Terracotta, that should not conduct anything. Yeah, so terracotta doesn't have any electrons in it. So we know that we can keep gold, we can keep iron, but we get rid of terracotta, brick, and wood. Now, a cauldron should work because it's made of metal. Yep, see, metal have electrons in them, that's passing through. So we can move the cauldron over here. We have block of emerald. Block of emerald, I think, should power. I'm not sure though, I haven't used emerald. No, emerald doesn't conduct electricity. But I don't see why they put that in here. You can't get emerald in real life. Slime block, again, should not power because it's slime, and we'll throw down sand. Those should not do anything. Yeah. So, it is only the 3 out of the, what, 9 that it gave us for some reason. I don't know why they gave us that many. Gold, iron, cauldron, iron. And as you see, everything turned on. Easy peasy. See if these buttons do anything, these levers, nothing. Okay. I seen cake over here. Cake. Why is there cake around there? This cake is a lie. Ooh, Minecraft done a little special there. This cake is a lie. Why is the cake a lie? We can't break it. I think that's just a video game reference. If anybody wants to know, that's from Portal 2. Or Portal, sorry. It was promised throughout the whole Portal series to the robots that there'd be cake at the end of all their training, and at the very end there was no cake, and there was just signs everywhere from distressed robots saying the cake is a lie. Very funny, but also very sad at the same time. So, we've done a physics, we've done space physics. There's a lot of information in this Let's Explore / Let's Play. A lot of information. So what we'll do is, the first successful moon mission was called Apollo 11. Everyone knows that one. That's the one with Buzz Aldrin and Neil Armstrong and the other guy that nobody remembers. Astronomy. Dangerous lasers. Lasers transfer a lot of energy. That's why they're very dangerous. You can blind yourself or burn things with super strong lasers. Drop meat in the line of lasers and press to activate them. Why did that sound like a bird dying? Right, so we'll get the meat. So that's to replicate a laser, okay. Lasers are dangerous. Yes, they are, people. Do not mess around with lasers. So what we'll do is we'll put a pork chop on the brick, and we will activate it. And when it passes through, it cooks it. We'll do it with fish. Do it. It'll pass through. Now we have cooked cod. We'll put a chicken, a rabbit, mutton. Oh, okay. Right, so we'll just do those two. Put it on. And look, cooked food. Okay, right. We're going to need to do this quick. There we go. And we'll put the laser on. And look at that. Everything's cooked. Laser is very simple, but very dangerous, people. we'll move on to low pressure. On the ground on Earth, we have air pressure. In space, there are neither air nor pressure. The vacuum can be very destructive because gas you bring expands a lot. Place testing blocks inside the vacuum chamber and use it to test by activating the buttons. Okay, so let's get all these good blocks that the people have given us. Test, 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 and test. Let's see what's down here first. Anything down here? Red button, yep. Hard materials are always resistant against low pressure. I feel like the English isn't the best in this. Did we just place it? Okay, that's a hopper. Why? Right. So we'll do the first three and see what happens. Nothing, because it's stone, coal, and diamond. Very hard materials. Whereas if we put melon, leaves, and sponge, and we hit test. Yep, you see the sponge, the melon, and the leaves get destroyed, basically. So again, very simple, very boring. That's low pressure. We have now coloured lasers. White light is a mixture of many different colours. A small spectrum with different wavelengths. You can remove the colours with fillers. Use the different fillers and blah 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 blah. Yep, so what I was saying earlier, guys, every single colour equals white if you spin it left, and every single colour equals brown if you spin it right. Very simple, very easy to understand. All three base colours, when combined, look white. Yep, so watch this. Laser goes through, turns it red, turns it yellow, invisible. Okay. And this one, we've got white, blue, and red, so we'll go nothing, blue, invisible. Can we break these? Okay, we can break these. Turn from red, let's put yellow. We'll take away blue, and we'll put down purple. And we'll take away white, and we'll put down green, I guess? No, green's already been done. But we'll do it anyway. Pass through, it should be green. And green and purple can't make colours. So what we'll do is we'll take away these. I understand this now. So we'll put this to white. We'll put this to blue, and we'll put it to red. Now, that should create purple. Right? Blue, purple. There we go. There we go, guys. So, we know blue and red makes purple. And with the white. So, what happens if we put cyan with yellow? It can't make a color, so what'll happen? So go cyan, nothing, right? But if we do cyan, white, yellow, I think it changes it back to white. Hold on, I might be wrong. I don't know Minecraft logic. So cyan to yellow. Okay, so it doesn't change it to white. That's just a pass-through block. Cyan can't be changed by anything, can it? Iron brew. Iron brew, aye. Who's that? I'm guessing... Okay, that was Brandon. Iron brew. Aye. So that's Big Bad Mad in the chat. If you guys want to see a lot of COD Zombie videos from his perspective, definitely go over to his channel, check him out. Great videos, obviously. So if we were to put down more this, we should see. Goes cyan, passes through. Will it change it to a darker? Yep, so it changed it to cyan with black index. Right, so that is how light transfers through different colors. Is laser transfer through different colors. It's very easy. That was the colored laser section. If you're just tuning in now, you have missed out on controlling the Mars Rover. You have missed out on the zero gravity chamber. You missed out on the scuba diving, the physics, the engineering, and right now we're on astronomy physics. The engineering was a lot of fun. That was a lot of redstone work. So right now we're on astronomy physics, space physics. We've learned about how lasers work. We've learned how low pressure works. We've learned how our body works. We've learned how different matter reacts in space due to high pressure, low pressure, all of that. And now we are learning about magnets. Oh yeah, we learned how batteries work also. Magnetism is an invisible force that some materials are emitting. You can see this force by using a compass. Place a small magnet inside big magnets to make this force visible. Hold on, it said something else. Material with unpaired electrons are magnetic. Yep. So as I was explaining in the other one. So let's take a bunch of these magnets, and it's given us 62 blue blocks. Where can these be placed? Can't be placed on quartz, can't be placed on quartz. Okay, on quartz, right. That's not quartz. Ah, here's quartz, right. We can't... It didn't give us a pickaxe, did it? Okay, so we can't destroy that. Ah, see? So the negative side of things is getting pushed towards the positive side of things, unless I'm pushing that. Okay, I'm pushing that, apparently. Yep, so as you can see, I'm pushing the magnet to try and go to the negative side. Come on. But, no. How are you supposed to show this experiment when they just fall? What is this? What? Whatever. Ah, interesting. Okay, so here we go. Right, so you've got red and blue, right? So we know that is the positive side and that's the negative side. So look what happens when I put this down. Two positives are together, right? It's pushing it to the negative. What does this say? Fun fact. The Earth's north pole is magnetic, south pole as the north pole of compass points towards it. Yep, super simple. So what was this telling us to do with the magnets? Place small magnets inside bigger magnets to make this force visible. So we'll take all the small magnets and what we'll do is we'll put it on.
Feel like I am back in school again.
It's been a lot of fun. Like this texture pack is incredible to play. You can't see at the moment, but there's a giant space station outside with the rocket. There's the rocket there. But we've learned how generators work. Mars Rover, we got to control the Mars Rover, which is awesome. Rest in peace. So we'll take these magnets, and so this is the positive side of the magnet, this is the negative side, just like the engineering side over there. So what we'll do is we'll place it there. It says it should be visible, but I am not understanding what the experiment's supposed to be on Minecraft. Oh, right, okay, I see it. So, you've got your positive side there, with your negative side there. Your positive side's connecting to the negative side. If it had two positive sides, it would just be pushing away from each other. If you had two negative sides, it would be pushing away from each other.
ILL take that RIP as you broke it, ha ha ha.
I broke the engineering one. Hopefully I wasn't downstairs. I broke the conductor, trying to teach people how to use electricity. Nah, that's dangerous lasers. It must have been downstairs. Yeah, I broke the conductor one. I exploded it. I short-circuited it. So we'll take the batteries. Right, so positive, negative. I'll put this down. Put this down. As you can see, it has to spawn differently. So if I was to try and walk around here, they're pushing each other away. I don't know if you've seen that, but it was slowly pushed. These guys are pulled towards each other. They've pulled towards each other. Do that again. It's pulled towards each other. It's very bad. Minecraft needs to do better at this. Should we do the ones up here? Let's take these. Put those there. See how they're moving away? Right. Oh. Right. And then we'll take these ones, the final few. I don't know why it gave us these. I mean, we can place on it, but I don't know. I don't know why. So can we turn this around? No. Right, so the red connected to the blue. See, it's attracted there? Now, is there two reds together? Yep, these two should be able to... See how it's pushing? Because the red's closer to the other red? So it's pushing it away. Whereas this one, it wants a little smoochy. It's kissing it. So that's the easiest way to learn how batteries work. Male, female, sticky out bit on your battery is called a male. The indent's called a female. Or your north and south pole. Blue's positive, red's bad. Everybody knows that. Very easy magnet stuff. And final for this floor is optic. Never trust your eyes, especially in space. From the right perspective, big things seem small and small things seem big. Only by moving around you can see what's going on. So just like in our last video when we were exploring the ISS, the International Space Station, we learned a quick 15 facts about that, guys. If you go over to that channel, give some love. You'll be able to see us floating around in space in zero gravity, actually exploring the life-size ISS that's up there with its 16 different modules. It's a very cool video, very cool mashup pack. So, this is interesting. Yeah, right, I know what it's done. Do I? I understand this is supposed to be an experiment in space, but it's very clear that that's smaller than this one. Right? It's very clear that this one is smaller than that one. Yep. Wait. Alright, yeah. And it's very clear this one's smaller than that one. I feel like they were trying to go for an optical illusion. But they didn't do it well. Yeah, this is awful. So Minecraft was trying to go for an optical illusion, but failed drastically. Failed very badly there. Oh, there's the secondary shuttle that we can see. We can't go in it, sadly. There's no entrance to it. There's the car park and a little town over there. Town was pretty empty. But let's see what this button says. Big things do not look similarly big from a big distance. Big things do not look similarly big from a big distance. The English on this map is incredible. Like, a lot of stars are bigger than the sun. They seem smaller because they are far away. Small things also small from a big distance. Okay.
50,000 people used to live in the town.
50,000 people used to live here. Now it's a NASA. Okay, so I think it's trying to say that these are stars and these are the sun. The sun will always look the same size to the stars. There's a few experiments in this that that Minecraft needs to... You've done it, you entered all rooms. I feel like you're now ready to take the test. You can always revisit the rooms, of course. Never trust your... Okay, that's for the bottom one. So what we'll do is we'll run all the way down. I'll show the viewers right now upstairs, level 3. Learn the skills of an astronaut usually takes about 3.5 years. Interesting. We also learned that you need to eat 3 meals a day while in space, and you need to exercise for 2 hours, or you'll lose your body mass and body weight. So these are all the rooms. I think the upstairs and everything's just exploration. I'll quickly run up here to check you guys. To make sure, yep, just dinner, lunch, yeah. So these are just the canteen cafeteria areas. I tried looking for an astronaut pack so it would change the pictures and everything for you guys, but it didn't. No, I couldn't find one in the store. Yep, floor 5, nothing interesting up here. Can we go upstairs again? No, we cannot. Right, so what we'll do is we'll... Right, so we'll go to the Mars Rover, quickly show people. So this was the Mars Rover. You can control them by standing on these 4 panels. We learned that the Mars Rover is actually connected to the people on Earth, and that's who controls it. That's why it moves very slowly. So it's very cool, and then I want it to come towards me, so I'll stand on the blue one. And then we want it to go over there, so what we'll do is we'll go right to make it go left. The stuff you're seeing on the back's the solar panels, the toggles on the front are the eyes, and obviously square wheels because it's Minecraft. So we'll go over here. Ting, should get in a second. There we go, we got it. So that was the Mars Rover. Again, we showed all of this at the start of the video. We went through every room. So that is the Mars Rover completed. That is the zero gravity completed. It is the Centrifuge. That's the thing that makes us spin round and round to get us used to the gravitational field and the pull. We done scuba diving and repaired some generators. We done engineering class 101, 102, 103, very simple redstone stuff. We done astronomy physics, which was kind of more complicated. We learned about lasers, conductors, magnets, beams. What else did we learn? How gravity works, just basically everything. So that's the quiz, but before we go down to the quiz, let's see if we can do anything with this big bad boy here. Can we go inside it? It doesn't look like we can go inside it. It's very cool though. I like how it's completely 2D on this side. Astronauts need to have good eyes, alright? So if you've not got 20/20 vision, I'm sorry, you can't be an astronaut. Alright, so shall we go and take the test? That's Madison over there staring at us creepy. That's very cool. That's the NASA logo there. So let's go and take the quiz. Let's see if I'm a smart boy. Is there any other doors down here? So these are the lockers, I'm guessing. What's in here? Nothing's in here. This is just a locker. Yep, so this is just your classroom and whatnot. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll head through here, close these doors. Don't know who opened these doors. Let's see what this red block has to tell us. In these rooms, you can test your knowledge. Click on the chairs to start the quiz. Ah, interesting. Okay, I wonder if it was in that last room as well. Astronomy exam. And engineering exam. That'll be interesting. That'll be a hard one. So what we'll do is we'll run right down to the bottom here. And triple check this room. Make sure there's nothing in here that we can't do. So it said if we click on stuff, it did say chairs, but I want to see if there's any chairs in here. No, I don't think there is. It's just Yep, so these are just example classes. So what we'll do is we'll run to the test room and we'll learn space first, or we'll show our answers first. Let's see if the red block has anything else to tell us. Nope, just that. Right, so let's click on the chair. Let's go front and center. Well, front and left. Use red for false, true for green. I can't see the start of the question. Video. Okay, I can't see the start of the question. I can't change my maybe my render distance, if I turn my render distance down. Put it back down to 60. No. Something the speed of light in a vacuum always the same. No. Wait. Okay. Do I place it down? Does an electric circuit have to consist of only cables? No. This is correct. Is a rotating simulation called a centrifuge? I can't see the start of the question. Hold on, can I? Nope, it's still not done it. Maybe if I get off and get back on? Are you able to get used to fast rotations? Yes. Okay, I can kind of see it. No, it's not. Something the speed of light in a vacuum always the same? No. Does glass conduct heat better than gold? No. Is a rotating simulation called a centrifuge? No. Does gold conduct electricity? Yes. Do you need resistance for a circuit to work properly? Yes. Do batteries break in a short circuit? Yes. Does light slow down when passing through glass? No. Oh, it does. Oh, it was different colours of glass, isn't it? Well, I filled that question. Does glazed terracotta conduct heat better than iron? No. Is iron a good electricity conductor? Yes. Hey, I passed. So there's 10 questions per one. Does glass conduct heat better than gold? No. Oh, it's starting it again. Okay. So I think we only do it once. Unless we need to do 10 questions again. Are you able to pull charged objects from a capacitor? Yes. Do glass terracotta iron? No. Do astronauts need to be used to fast rotations? Yes. Are you able to get used to it? Yes. Do batteries break short circuit? Yes. Do bricks conduct heat well? No. Do you need resistance? Yes. Was speed of light in a vacuum always the same? No. Oh, it is. Does an electrical circuit have to consist of only cables? No. Does light slow down when passing through glass? No. Oh, it does. Okay, I got 2 wrong. Okay, yep, so it just does it over and over. So what we'll do is we'll go to the next one. I think I got 2 wrong that final time. This is the Astronomy Exam. Let's go to the Astronomy Exam. Are you able to walk on the moon as you are on Earth? No. Should you stand in front of a laser? 100% not. Do you get green light off white light when getting rid of yellow light? Yes. Ah, damn it. Do magnets inside a bigger magnet show where the poles are? Yes. Is there a low pressure in space than Earth? Yes. Is there less gravity on the moon? Yes. Do astronauts need to be protected from low pressure? Yes. Can some things be destroyed under low pressure? Yes. Does light exist out of multiple colours? Yes. And do big things seem small from a big distance? Yes. Hey, I passed. Awesome. So as we learned with that was a lot of light questions there. If you take every colour that we have and spin it to the left, it'll create white. And if you take every colour we have and spin it to the right, it creates brown. This is the engineer exam. This is going to be a hard one. Alright, people. The final test. Is everyone able to handle a robot in space? No. Is the underwater practice perfect replication of practice in space? Yes. Oh, it's not. Are robots commonly used in astronomy research? Yes. Is there only one mode to repeaters? No. Do astronauts use pools for training? Yes. Are you able to lock repeaters? Yes. Do you have to pull 2 levers and an OR gate to activate it? No. Do astronauts have to be good scuba divers? No, they don't. Do you need multiple levers to turn on a lamp? No. Does every astronaut need to be able to handle a Mars Rover? No. A, I passed. You passed all the exams. In the future, you should apply to become a real astronaut. Thank you for experiencing this map. I truly hope you had a blast, but you're free to stay here and redo the exams. Who wants to redo exams? So, that was the exams. Pretty easy exams if you already know somewhat of space yourself. Yeah, so we know that they practice underwater because it replicates how hard it is to move your body in space. We've learned that astronauts need to be physically fit and work out 2 times a day, even when in space, to keep their body mass and their blood flow. They need to eat 3 meals a day, obviously, to keep the correct vitamins and everything possible. Why have I got blue stained glass on me? We've learned about repeaters, conductors. We've learned how our bodies react in space, how low pressure can destroy most items. Space is a very scary place. There's the Lunar Lander, the first ever Lunar Lander. If you look up an image, it actually is pretty similar. It's not perfect, but they've done a really good job of it. Hello, medicine. What was over here? Nothing. Oh yeah, the elevators are out of order. So I think this map is going to get expanded on because the elevators are out of order, and that's a little... I don't know what that is. I can't tell. That's obviously a person. Oh, it's a seating area. That's the dining area. Okay, right. That makes sense now. So, as you can see, you've got our car park. Can't get in the cars or drive them. But the building was pretty cool. We were way up there learning about our engineering courses. You cannot get into this. Let's quickly see if I can go into creative mode, shall we? That's cheeky. No, it's locked on adventure. Okay. If I was in creative mode, I would have flew up there for you guys, or flown. Nope, flew? Flew. Flown? Flew? Flew. Alright, let's finish exploring these houses, shall we? They've tried to replicate the NASA logo. It looks very similar, but not really. So, we've been on that house, we've been in that house, and we've been in that house, and the back one. The last one we need to explore is this one over here. That's a cute little mailbox. Let's see, shall we? Ah, very swanky houses. I like how the astronauts have big mansions. Or unless they all live together, maybe. That would make sense. Live together, train together. Yeah, so these are just bedrooms. Yeah, so this must be where the astronauts train together and live together. Interesting. Very interesting. We'll jump down here. Let's head out here. And for the outro, we'll go over here. I can change my skin now. I'm a fully fledged... Can you change your skins in here? I don't think you can. I don't like the new version of Minecraft. It's so much worse. You can't change your skins mid-game. You can't change your texture packs. You can't do anything mid-game. I mean, you can't even teleport anymore. See, I've got the resource pack and the behavior pack, but there's no texture pack. Which really sucks, because I have texture packs. There's no space texture pack, though. They've really forgotten about PlayStation when it comes to it. So we've got nowhere and anywhere. Which are actually real streets. If you go to, where is in NASA? I think it's Texas. And type in nowhere street and anywhere street. Those are real streets right next to the NASA training facility. I don't know if anybody knew that. Probably not. Just follow the yellow brick road, shall we? See what's down here. I think it'll just lead to a dead end, though. Oh wow, it goes on for some time, huh? I wonder if it leads to anything. It did say nowhere straight, and the other one was anywhere, which technically means it could lead to nowhere and anywhere. Yep, it looks like it just ends here. And that's fitting because, guys, that is coming up to the end of the episode. It was a very long episode. It was a very long Let's Play / Let's Explore. But I will be going through all of the texture mashup and world maps that have been released to Minecraft. There's a lot of new ones. The ones that look behind a paywall, I will be getting eventually because they're only a couple pound or a couple dollars wherever you're watching this. They're very cheap. But yeah, the last video, 100% check out, guys. We got to explore the ISS, which is the International Space Station, where we learned about 15 small facts about the ISS. We took a spacewalk. We showed the outside of it. I explained to you how the solar panels and everything work. The first woman in space was Russian Valentina Tereshkova. Yeah, I think I said that right. Valentina Tereshkova, which is interesting. We learned that the first man in space was Jaran something. I can't remember what his name was. It's something in Russian, I'm sorry. But yeah, that was the NASA Space Center training facility. So guys, for part 1, definitely check out my first video where we explored the International Space Station. And hit like, comment, and subscribe on this one. Liking helps out a lot. It gets me onto the recommended. Comment shows that it's been passed around by people, and subscribing only takes a second. It's free and it really helps me out. I'm at 91 subscribers. I've only got 9 more to go until I'm at 100, so I'd really appreciate it if you guys could smack that subscribe button and help this lonely Scotsman out. But yeah, until the next Let's Play or Explore, which will be probably tomorrow, peace out and spread the love.